Oh, hey everyone. I didn't see you guys there. Bill here with Kalimoto TV. Today we're starting a new segment on the Garage Project channel side. We are working on our 2014 Ninja 300. Now, some of you guys know Barton has got her R3, but we acquired this bike from a fellow racer, which I'll talk about it when we start pulling some stuff off today. We're going to do a little bit of work on this thing today, but I wanted to bring you guys along in this project and have you guys help me work on this because I think it's pretty fun. So for you guys that don't have track bikes, they're somewhat easy to work on, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually just pull the body off today and explain to you guys what I'm going to be doing to the bike and what parts we're going to be putting on the bike, what parts we're replacing and whatnot. So let's get into that. Let's take a look at the bike. Let's see what needs to be replaced, what parts we've ordered, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so here's our Ninja 300. So you can see it had a little spill. So we are going to be working on this, getting this fixed up. And so some of the parts we're going to be replacing. We are going to be replacing the front line. We're going to be pulling the front wheel off. We are going to be putting new powder coated wheels on with some new tires. Of course, all new bodywork, windscreen. Everything is going to be coming off today, so you'll see that. Levers and clip-ons are all coming off. You can see we don't have a brake master, so we've got a new brake master going on. The throttle is staying. We're just doing new clip-ons, new brake lever guards. We've got a new set both sides of the case covers. We've got new Vortex rear sets, so these will be nice. We'll replace these. We've got a new exhaust system, full exhaust coming for it. I believe Two Bros is hooking us up. Two Bros, thanks. So we'll be getting a whole new exhaust system for the bike. Again, rear wheel is going to come off for powder coat, so that'll be nice. New chain and sprocket, so this will be all replaced in the project. And again, body's coming off. Rear sets on this side, obviously. New sprocket for the front. And back over here, again, we're doing new clip-ons, new levers, new guards, and again the wheels are going to be replaced or repowder coated. So we've got a bit of a project for us, but today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting a head start in just taking the body off. We're going to take all the body panels off. Now on race fairings, it's super easy. I think we have about 6 or 7 bolts and we've got a couple quick release tabs. So while we've also got the body off, we're going to refit it with the new body. So that'll be in one of the videos. And we're also going to do a complete maintenance. We're going to put new plugs in it. We're going to put new air filter in it. We're going to put new oil filter. So basically, we're just going to completely rebuild the shell of this bike, essentially. We're not going to get into the motor. We're not going to mess with any of the motor. The motor's fine. But as far as basically everything cosmetic and everything exteriorly, we are going to either be replacing, fixing, painting, just doing all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get the body taken off so we can see what this thing looks like bare, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's get the lower off. Now the lower is pretty easy because it's just got a couple tabs here. The tabs are quarter turn tabs and they come right off. So I'm going to skip around to the other side. You can see that's already coming off. So we've got the other side. We're going to, same thing. And we've got one bolt over here. So we'll grab, and the bolts are like two different Allen sizes. So this should come right out. And there goes our lower body. So, like I said, if you guys are new to race bodies, super easy. So what's nice about these race bodies is this catches all your debris. So you can see there's some rocks and stuff like that. But you can also see that it catches, what it's designed to do is to catch any liquids. So instead of, if you drop your oil pan, right, and the oil goes in here, this is designed to catch your oil from going onto the track. So it's all closed belly, right? But what's nice about it is just in that, you know, 2 seconds that basically it took me to take this off, now we've got full access to the bottom, so now we can change our oil. We can go ahead and get everything really easily situated. So it's super easy. So now we've got the blower off. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the top. We are gonna keep the tank on. The tank is staying on. But let's go ahead and pull off the tail real quick. This one, I don't know how easy this one's gonna be. I know we've got these 2 sides. I don't know if you can hear Bailey, and if you guys know Bailey, or if you don't know Bailey, Bailey is my macaw. He has been cooped up all day, and he is upset because I finally let him out, and I gave him a bath and put him up on the bird stand. So, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get a little case over here for my bolts. He's such a moron. So today, if you guys haven't seen the video, should be already up. We're over at A&S Motorcycles. We had a blast over there. Those guys, they know how to throw a party. Let me tell you that. Randy and Jeff and everybody over there, they're so great. I love them all. Thank you guys for inviting us and keeping us keeping the love to the motorcycle family. So the bird's been learning some new noises, so he's like the sounds he makes now is just absolutely crazy. And then he stops and he's like, hi, like it's just no big deal, like it's just, hey, like, what's up? And he says hi in a couple different tones. So we're trying to determine, like, if he says hi, like in my tone. He also whispers hi, so that's pretty funny. And then he yells it, and he's a flippin' riot. I love that bird. I never thought I loved the bird as much as I do. I love the bird. And then, so sorry, I'm getting bolts off the ground. I also, he bites me a little bit. Not hard, they're like love bites. I call them love bites. But I always say ow. So now he screams ow all the time. So just ow, ow, ow. Crazy. All right, so we're almost gotten the seat off here. So now we got the seat off. All gone. All right, so let's see. We got, what do we got over here? What's holding us on? We got this, that's on there. So we've got a bolt over here. So, of course, you guys have heard me talk about Eddie with Shred Dog. Eddie, what are we gonna do to this thing? Eddie, I just talked to Eddie the other day. I was up in Chico and let him know the bike is coming, and he's super excited. I think I'm more excited than he is. He's super busy. He lives in Chico near Paradise. Paradise people, man, we love you guys. Paradise got hit with a big fire, so Eddie got evacuated this last, during the fire and stuff, and just tragic. But he is just, his work is just absolutely crazy. He paints cars and stuff like that. So, all right, so what I do is manipulate off the tail. So here's our tail section. So by tail section. All right, so I got my parts piled down there. So now we gotta look, I absolutely love, so some of the things that's cool, so let's see, I've got, we've got a flasher for LEDs, huh, interesting. Power commander, And auto tuner, we do have a quick shifter on this, so that's pretty sweet. Power commander, scorer. So we're done with the tail. Let's get to this front piece and get this thing off. I'll bring the bird out in a second. Let's get this apart and then we'll give the bird some love. All right, let's see. 1 and 2. 2 bolts, 3 bolts, 4 bolts. He's like mad. He can hear me out here talking to you guys. And so he's like, I want to be involved in the process. So I used to have him come out here in the garage, but sometimes, you know, so I had an incident with the bird. I was told, so the bird's only a 1.5 years old, and we were told that the bird doesn't know how to fly. So we haven't clipped his wings. His wings are fully grown. He's a full flight bird. And I know that he's a full flight bird because he took a full flight. No joke. Washing the car outside one day, and he's on the little step ladder and some noise, and I thought he just like floated to the ground, and I look up and the damn bird is floating around like above me, and scared the out of me. And the bird takes off towards the park, and so I'm running towards the park, and lo and behold, he ends up getting so tired and he lands in the middle of the street, and I grab him. And so the bird knows how to fly. Anybody that tells you a bird doesn't know how to fly, that he's never flown, the bird's gonna know how to fly. So anyways, all right, so let's figure out this body work. So the front should just lift right off. What a pain in the butt though. So this is one of the bigger one-piece race fairings that I've seen. The Gixxer's cuts off like half, so the belly pan comes up a little bit higher on the Gixxer. But this is all going away because you can see the clear history that Jack's had with this thing. Windscreen, there it goes. So we got a new windscreen coming, or we got a new windscreen with us. Parts piled down there. Front fender. Let's grab this thing off real quick. So the bird knows how to fly, so now I'm like, and I want to free flight the bird, but man, I'm scared. I'm scared. First of all, the bird wasn't cheap. Second of all, I absolutely love that bird. So if I lost that bird, it would be just heartbreaking. So I don't want to lose the bird. All right, so here is something interesting. How do we get this off? Let's see. We've got this here is a little bracket for the back, and I am trying to think if the whole bracket comes off or just it mounts to the top. So, whew. Man, it's on there. Ratchet. There we go. So this is going to be a fun project. Now, we're not going to be racing this. It will be primarily for track days. So we're going to keep it somewhat race ready, so to speak. But we are going to be, hey guys, this is going to be just primarily just a bike for Jack to use at the track. He's comfortable with it. But Jack's moved up to the 400s. So he is running the 400 class and BSB. If you guys aren't following him, take a look, JackRoachRacing.com. I love Jackie. My little Jacqueline. I love Jacqueline. I love you, Jacqueline. So I just talked to his dad, and they're getting ready for their first race is next weekend. So should be pretty interesting. He qualified, or he practiced pretty well. The qualification practicing, I don't know if there was even a qualification, but the practice was, it went well. I think there was 21 youths in the group, and he finished somewhere around 7th. So it was pretty decent, you know. He's got a Kawasaki 400 now. He's been riding that since this last year. So, but man, the kids still got a lot to learn, but the kid has learned so much, and this bike, you know, kind of took him there. So, all right, front fender comes off, and by the way, the 2 top bolts did have to come off. The bracket didn't come off. So, we have our skeleton. That's it. We're here. So again, so let's go to the GoPro real quick, and we'll talk about now we've got the body off, right? So you can see we're going to be working on full fluid change, and probably flush the radiator. Looks like the radiator's not too bad, but you know, look, while we're here, let's just do it. And we're going to get this thing nice and cleaned up. But now we have access to the engine. We have access to the full brakes and the lines. All of the fairing stay. Everything's here. We got to get this off too with our speedo. You can see what. So I might look for a triple tree. I think that might be nice. Throw a triple tree on here. We've got our tank, which is going to get fixed up, but we're going to keep that on. And so here we are, man. We're all torn down. Pretty easy. Nothing too major. So that's the teardown of the 300. We've got the body off. I'm going to cut the video now and start working on getting the parts in. We've got some parts in, but there are a couple things that I do want to add to this. But make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button. If there's something you want to see me do to this bike that I haven't listed, hit the comment down below. Super open for changes, but we've got some great stuff coming for the bike. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Watch the next video. It should be pretty epic. Thanks guys. See you next video.